A pleasant day. I am Iris Joyce Ginilo.
I am Alexis S. Lagak. I am Abigail B. Sanchez.
I am Jamia G. Aquino.
I am Felipe Alenti Laksaman.
Presenting our research entitled Laboratory Safety Awareness of STEM Students of ETTMNIHS, School Year 2023 to 2024, Basis for Laboratory Safety Intervention. In science education, laboratory activities have long been incorporated. According to the University of South Wales of Sydney, this approach to learning can help students become more proficient in the practical aspects of laboratory work and in particular in conceptualizing the relationship between theory and practice. However, there have been existing concerns regarding the safety of laboratories due to the occurrences of several serious accidents, according to Bai and others in 2020. American Chemical Society in 2017 underscored that to enhance skills and responsibilities, safety must be consolidated into each laboratory course. In order to integrate safety, according to Environmental Health and Safety Department of University of Washington, individuals must acquire adequate training, standard operating procedures, personal protective equipment, appropriate facilities and equipment, proper laboratory practices, and safe working conditions. This study aims to investigate the level of laboratory safety awareness of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics students of ETTMNIHS. Specifically, this study is deemed to answer the following questions. What is the level of students' awareness on laboratory safety in terms of handling or hazards of chemicals, laboratory safety rules, chemical storage, disposal of chemicals, and labeling of chemicals? What aspect of laboratory safety are the students most aware of? What aspect of laboratory safety are the students least aware of? What potential programs can be proposed based on the results?
Proceeding to the methodology, the study follows a descriptive research design in terms of sampling. A total of 178 STEM students were identified through stratified random sampling. The research instrument utilized was a 5-point Likert researcher-made questionnaires in which its content is derived from the Tepid Order Number 48 series of 2006 entitled Observance of Safety Measures in Science Laboratory. Furthermore, it underwent a reliability test through a pilot test with Cronbach alpha value of 0.888. On the side of data analysis, there are research questions. Number 1, what is the level of students' awareness of laboratory safety in terms of A. Handling or hazards of chemical, B. Laboratory safety rules, C. Chemical storage, D. Disposal of chemicals, and E. Labeling of the chemicals. Number 2, what aspect of laboratory safety are the students most aware of? Number 3, what aspect of laboratory safety are the students least aware of? These were analyzed through descriptive statistics, specifically mean and standard deviation using Jacobi. On the other hand, the research question, number 4, what potential programs can be proposed based on the results? It was answered through the use of recommendation section. Moreover, these are the scaling tools that the researchers utilized. A 5-point Likert Scale adapted from Ali et al.'s 2018 study. Also, a mean interpretation scale adapted from Ali et al.'s 2018 study. According to the results and discussion, the level of laboratory safety awareness among students with regard to handling or chemical hazard is displayed in Table 3.1. This section descriptive statistics show that it is achieved a grand mean value of 4.73 standard deviation is equal to 0.527, which is equivalent to a high level of awareness. This shows that the students are aware that chemicals have a variety of properties and risks, and that certain cautions should be used when handling them. The findings align with Hamza et al. 2021 who emphasized that chemicals do not demonstrate the same reactions whereby some chemicals are hazardous either through inhalation or skin contact. However, it is contradicted by the study of Lunar et al. 2014 in which the respondents exhibited insufficient level of awareness regarding the hazard and risk of laboratory chemicals. The level of awareness among students regarding laboratory safety rules is displayed in Table 3.2. The grand mean value of 4.48 standard deviation is equal to 0.467. For these sections, the descriptive statistic indicates a high level of awareness. This suggests that the students are aware of the rules that must be followed in the lab. This aligns with the article of Abusheri and Abusinea 2021, which noted that it is essential to put in place efficient procedures and safety practices in order to prevent or lessen the likelihood of accidents occurring in the laboratory. On the other hand,
Contradicted by the study conducted by Paghihi 2018, the participant demonstrated a low level of awareness about the safety protocols implemented within the laboratory setting. The students' awareness of laboratory safety with regard to chemical storage is displayed in Table 3.3. According to descriptive statistic, the mentioned domain had a grand mean of value of 4.40. Standard deviation is equal to 0.546, which is equivalent to a high level of awareness. This suggests that the students understand the precautions to be taken when storing chemicals in the lab. Agreeing with this, Jalsa et al. 2017 stressed that managing and handling chemical safety during laboratory work lessen the risk it may involve. However, according to the article by Lin 2022, incorrect chemical storage is one of the leading factors that contributes to casualties.
In Table 3.4, it shows the level of students' awareness on laboratory safety in terms of disposal of chemicals. Descriptive statistics reveal that the laboratory guideline aspect mentioned gained the grand mean value of 4.19 with a standard deviation equals to 0.613, equivalent to high level of awareness. This indicates that students are aware of the measures regarding the disposal of chemicals. Correspondingly, Bronze and Gonzalez in 2019 underscores that aside from manufacturing industries, academic institutions should also follow proper laboratory waste management. In contrary, according to Dinka in 2018, there exists inadequate awareness concerning the safe utilization and disposal of chemicals. Table 3.5 reveals the level of students' awareness on laboratory safety in terms of labeling chemicals. Descriptive statistics reveal that the mentioned domain gained the grand mean value of 3.84 with a standard deviation equals to 0.859, equivalent to medium-high level of awareness. This demonstrates that the students have medium-high level of awareness regarding the concepts in chemical labels. Aligned with the study, based on an article by Escandarnia and others in 2016, the respondents revealed lack of attention to chemical labels, resulting in inadequate level of awareness. However, according to Ribeiro and Rosette in 2018, the first step in evaluating and minimizing risk brought by chemicals is the systematic identification and categorization of chemical hazards. Table 4 shows aspects of laboratory safety that the students are most and least aware of. Descriptive statistics reveal that the handling or hazards of chemicals obtained the highest mean value of 4.73 with a standard deviation of 0.527, indicating that students are most aware in this section of laboratory safety. In contrast, in labeling chemicals, descriptive statistics exhibit that it acquired the lowest mean value of 3.84 with a standard deviation of 0.859. This emphasizes that students are least aware in terms of chemical label. Agreeing with the findings, American Chemical Society in 2017 emphasized that to advance skills and responsibilities in the laboratory space, safety must be consolidated. In contrast with the current findings in a study by Ali and others in 2018, handling of experiments is the domain of laboratory safety, which gained the highest mean, indicating the aspect that the respondents are most aware of. On the other hand, the element safety equipment is the domain in which the respondents are least aware of.
To conclude, the study highlights that students are aware of laboratory safety in terms of handling or hazards of chemicals, laboratory safety rules, chemical storage, chemical labeling, and disposal of chemicals. Although handling or hazards of chemicals being the domain students are most aware of, while chemical labeling being the least. It also underscores the importance of enhancing laboratory safety awareness among students. The students under the scope of this investigation are inclined to science, one of the 4 disciplines of the STEM strands. In this field, laboratory activities are performed, hence requiring the understanding of the safety measures to be adhered to. The laboratory space is surrounded with different hazards brought by not only the equipment and materials but also the chemicals in it. Thus, it is important to provide the students the interventions they need to address the gap regarding their awareness of laboratory safety.
The following recommendations can be made. The students can consider gathering information from validated and reliable sources that can provide them the right instructions concerning laboratory safety guidance. The teachers can have an in-depth session in which the proper laboratory safety guidelines will be introduced to the students. Schools can consider implementing school programs that can provide students with the correct laboratory measures they should follow. The Department of Education should evaluate and assess the resources they are distributing to the schools. Moreover, they can also implement laboratory safety training courses that can advance students' awareness and knowledge on this matter. Future researchers can further explore this study by studying the effectiveness of the implemented interventions in enhancing students' awareness on laboratory safety.
And this is where our presentation ends. Thank you.